About ready to start. Go ahead and cut the music there. Hello, Robert. Nice to see you. So, how is Sonic Battle? Yeah, today has been a very long, very terrible day. So I'm kind of glad I have a stream here at the end of it to take my mind off of things a little bit. Oh, that's the post-stream image. Ha! That's also the wrong one. There we go. There we go. That's the correct one. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's not like it mattered too much because there's the capture card. Oops. There we go. Okay. Forgot. Where did we leave off? Zone 4, right? Hey, the audio's working. Okay. Let's get back into it. Let's just do Sonic and Tails. Considering there's a character to unlock here soon. Calling it now, it's probably Cream. Did this one remove Amy? Is she just not here anymore? Oh, okay. Getting used to how Sonic controls in this game is a little weird. He's a lot stiffer than he is in the other advanced games. Hey, there's the spring. We're not touching those. We'll just do what we did with the other two and use save editing. Alright. Act 2. Here we go. Not gonna lie, kinda panicked for a second there. What? Alright, the fun begins. Wait a minute. Nope. Okay, I guess that's not a bad... Oh, okay, Tails can kill it. Alright. First played the game I quit after Rouge's episode. This time though the progression was repetitive. I was fairly into the game when beating Rouge's episode. I was like, okay, I can push through this. The Knuckles, Amy, and Cream episodes were awful in terms of gameplay. Oh, speaking of awful. Man, don't you like how because I couldn't see the future there, the game killed me? Okay, this game is, not improving, actually. Noticeably not improving. Oh, I went through it. I went directly through it. Oh no, I do not trust this room. Don't trust that either. 90% of enemies you face are either fake emeralds, guard robos, great gammas, and Chaos Gamma, not Gamma. If not that, they're very drawn out training sessions for Emerald. That sounds like a nightmare. I'm very glad we didn't play all the way through battle, honestly. You know, a game where rolling is as nerfed as it is in this one really needs the super peel out, which I don't think is a move that I've ever used even once in any of these streams in the games that it's in. That's in what? Sonic CD and Sonic Chaos? Might be in Triple Trouble as well. Oh no. Okay. Of course Tails gets it. Oh, okay. My brain was like, alright, go when it changes, and didn't register that it was already blue. Okay, I guess I fucked that up. Okay. Note to self, you don't even necessarily need to build up speed off the elephants. They'll launch you anyways. Can't make you just fight. Oh yeah, no. All of the fights in battle are double battles, so... Oh god, that probably got really repetitive. People don't mention enough how actually terrible Sonic Battle is. Wow. I just kind of fell through the side of that. Oh, okay. Training with Amy took 4 battles, 2 of which were identical, and then with Cream it was 3? Oh. Hey, what the fuck is this area? Why could I go down there? You see, in most Sonic games, that would be a separate path. Advance 3 doesn't like doing paths. Man, how dare I hold the button like I'm supposed to. Clearly, I was supposed to know that I was supposed to stop holding the button there. Wait, Shadow's episode was good? Okay, but it's not worth playing through, what, like 5 bad episodes to get to? So... Oh, no. Okay. Oh! I'll take it. Game, you can't do that. I'll panic. Don't drop me in a pit like that. Oh, no. It's only like 3 battles with Guard Robo / Gamma versus Emerald having one-on-ones with each of the playable characters. And Shadow's the only double battle? Oh. Oh, I'm dead. I moved forward, like, slightly too much. How dare I? Like, Dimpsisms are all over this game. Man. I have no idea where the fuck I am now. Okay, it's just right here. I'm still en route to the Insta-Crush Cube. Why would anyone take the lower route there? I mean, other than to avoid the Crush Cube. It's just what I enjoy. A Sonic game where I'm paranoid to go fast. I'm actually terrified to go fast. Like, 100% do not want to go fast in this game. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It killed me. Oh. I'm glad to hear that Shadow's acting like normal in that game. Oh, no. Yeah, no, Shadow the Hedgehog isn't canon. Confirmed. If you're gonna make the frankly bold claim that Shadow the Hedgehog is canon, then you have to decide also what about Shadow the Hedgehog is canon. Because it can't be all of it, because that game contradicts itself all over the place. Please don't drop me in a pit. Don't touch the fucking controller. Just don't do it. Alright, now drop the controller. And I still die. What does the game want me to do there? I'm not crazy, right? Like, I held forward, I died. I tricked forward, I died. I didn't do anything, I died. What does the game want from me? Am I supposed to trick during, like, the 3 frames I have where I can see the platform before the game decides I'm dead? What does this game want from me? I'm so confused. Panicked for a second. I remember always thinking when I was a kid that this was like the best advanced game, but one that I wasn't able to get very far in, and I'm just really confused as to what would possess me to think this. Because, oh my god, none of these levels are fun. There was like a fun level in there. So far. Wait, Chaos is actually like in that game? I did not know that. Gotta make sure not to get crushed by this game's finicky crush detection. Oh wow, thanks Tails. For taking that lift without me being in it. If you show up at the wrong time, there's a chance that thing can crush you before you even realize that, like, what is happening. No. What? 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 Oh my god. I don't know why I ride those things every time. You don't need to. This game worries me because I know that it could just kill me whenever it feels like. Okay. I have one theory. I got nothing. I got fucking nothing. I have... You know what? Here. Save state. I have nothing. I have no response to this. I do not know what this level wants me to do. It just throws me into a death pit the moment it gets the opportunity to. And no matter what I do, if I don't press any buttons, I die. If I up trick, I die. If I, like, side trick, I die. I'm willing to bet the same is true of down tricking. Like... It's a shame because Act 1 was so good. Hey, Jay! You're just in time to watch us die again at this same spot in this level. I haven't figured out what it even remote... Yeah, it's this spot right here. Just watch. Oh my god! Wait a minute! How did I miss that so many times? How? Oh no. Oh, gotta love the machine explosions in Sonic Battle. Gamma was doing that too. Okay, Act 3 time. Yeah, every time we went along that elephant slide, the game just, like, killed us. Completely. It dropped us in a pit every time. Eggman's explosions are instant? Alright, that's kind of BS. Tails! I can't predict this game anymore. Oh, okay. What's happening? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that is the final boss. Yep. You would have it correct in assuming that that is indeed the final boss. I'm not going to say it here because this isn't a Sonic Battle stream, but yes. And this is very tragically represented in Sonic X's best story arc, honestly. So... or from what I've heard, is the best story arc. Because unlike with the Adventure 1 and 2 arcs of, like, Sonic X, it's adapting something that is not very good in its source material. I don't want to just run forward. Oh, give me that. Even though we're not doing the emeralds, you know, might as well. Hey, what the fuck? Why didn't he grab on? Oh, hey! Speaking of Sonic Battle, it's Gemarel. Oh, shit. He has slightly new attacks. Ooh, he's getting faster. That's a bad sign. Thanks, Tails, for grabbing onto my ring. Maybe I can get some momentum back here. Nope. Guess not. Nope. Oh, and fuck. Hey, Dimps, you think maybe starting us with 2 lives is a little low? I don't know. Something about that just doesn't seem quite right. Something about it. Also, forcing me to play as Sonic and Tails here during Act 3 every time. Not a fan of it. Granted, I'm not forced to, but if I want to unlock new characters, I have to. So... Specifically Sonic, though, I think, right? Like, you can't play as anyone else. Is there, like... There's a slight delay on him crouching. What does the Sonic and Knuckles pairing do? Oh, okay. I guess, just put the enemy there. Right there. What? Be able to, like, predict it? Who needs to do that? That worries me. Sonic slide gains a power buff. Knuckles just can't glide. Oh. Well, we have to replay this entire 3-minute long stage, so that's something. Why is Act 3 always easier than Act 2? Guess we're taking the lower route. Knux can forward thrust. Oh. Of course he gains the ability to thrust with Sonic. Okay, I thought it was gonna let me go up from there, but nope. Okay, so I have to jump across these two. Or, wait a minute. There. Easy. I am 100% convinced there is an instant death pit below where that thing was taking me. Okay, that time he didn't even kind of put up a fight. What the fuck? Oh, it's Amy. Oh, it's Amy. Hi, Amy. Was that supposed to make me excited to play as Amy? Because I'm only afraid of her now. Okay. Yeah, sure, I didn't want to get on that lift the first time anyways. Okay. One of these two directions takes me to the boss. I think. Oh, wait, not in there. Wait, then what the fuck? Where's the boss? That's a minigame. Does this take me to the boss? No, that's another minigame. What the hell? Honestly, the more I hear about it, the more glad I am that we did not finish Sonic Battle. Alright, here we go. Oh. Oh, I know about this boss, actually. You have to, like, knock Eggman off the side. Okay. Oh, alright. Overshot that just a little bit. 3 streams minimum of Phi, Gamma, and training. Yeah. That's why I don't necessarily want to do it. Okay. Oh no. Watching him, like, scoot backwards is really funny. Did all that to rescue one ring. Honestly, I know a lot of people are hoping for, like, a Shadow storyline to be covered in, like, the second Sonic movie, or, like, some kind of storyline with Sonic or Tails or whatever. I would be really happy if they decided to somehow, over the course of the Sonic movie run, like, if they do a bunch of them, if they decided to cover Emerald's story at some point, straight up with a Gemerald sequel, like, this character would be really good for, like, a movie adaptation, I feel. Alright, now scoot yourself backwards. One more. Yeah, there he goes. I do like Gemerald. I think he's a good antagonist for this game. I like how Eggman incorporates him into all of the mechs that he has. Alright, onwards to Zone 5, and it only took us 40 fucking minutes to clear 2 acts and a boss. This game is not good. I hate to admit it, but it's like they took Advance 2 and stripped away all the fun stuff, and just left it with the really obnoxious level design quirks and sluggish platforming. Which game has Gizoids? I wasn't aware that there was another one, actually. Chronicles? That explains it. Because I have never in my life finished Chronicles. It's true, though. They do curse every game they touch. That isn't even up for debate. Yes, I was supposed to see that microscopic little thing. Let's remember, this game is meant to be played on a Game Boy Advance with a worse, like, I don't know, like, resolution than this. So some of the things you just literally can't see. I remember these. And not for good reasons. There's a Chao up there. Huh. Advance 3 over battle any day. Yeah, at least it's a platformer and not a grindy fighting game. Look, Sega, the last thing people will want to do in their fighting game is grind. I think Dissidia proved that. No matter how much people actually liked Dissidia 012, grinding, getting your equipment, and setting up your characters in that game was the worst part. Speaking of which, once we get to Final Fantasy, I'm debating whether or not we should cover Dissidia. Maybe not, like, right away. You know, not once we hit, what, 13, I think was the last game with it? Because unlike Sonic and Castlevania, which both have end goals, Final Fantasy doesn't. I'm intending on keeping that one going for, like, forever. What's up with the new end jingle? But yeah, Final Fantasy, like, there's so much I could cover with, like, just that series, because it's huge. I'm gonna say it right now, I'm not good enough at strategy games to reliably do tactics. So don't expect me to do tactics. And jingle depends on rank? Okay. I panicked, because I was like, oh shit, I'm dead. And then I remembered I'm in the hub. Oh, this hub is, like, annoying, huh? Please, Advance 3, learn something from, like, Adventure, where Adventure had, like, a fun hub world, where you could, like, practice all your moves and shit, and it wasn't obnoxious to find all of the stages. Oh god. Well, time to do this without any... Oh, with one ring. Not necessarily without any rings. Yes, why would I be able to run forward? Silly me, making the mistake of assuming I could move forward in this game. I'm not even gonna fucking bother complaining about the Badnik placement anymore. Are these even Badniks? They don't drop flickies when they die. Hey, wait a minute. That is directly an enemy from Sonic 3. Oh, but he fires while he's off screen. That's a little unfair, not gonna lie. Dimps! Dimps, please! Honestly, yeah, fighting game final bosses are always fucking ridiculous. Metal Sonic, yeah. We'll get to that game when we get to that game. It's planned. Oh, yay. Another water area. Why do I move faster through the water than I do through the snow? In fact, Sonic's snappier here than he is on land. Hey, what? Oh! I'm not sure if anyone else saw that. But the game started freaking out, and it went into, like, full-on seizure mode. Okay, this is the right way. Good. What? Why? Why would they set that up like that? Outside of his falling speed, Sonic controls better in water than he does on land. That's not how this is supposed to work, Dimps. What? Okay, but the item still would have made me stop on the spikes. My sanity is cracking. What the fuck is this game? Oh, yes, my mistake. How was I supposed to know that the game decided that, no, that direction, bad. There's fucking nothing that tells me that. Hey, wait a minute. Oh my god. The game does not like me taking damage underwater. At all. Okay. Nervous. Who the fuck put that enemy there? And why? Please, give me some air. Oh, thank fuck. Yeah, no, there's... Oh my god! That's probably why I remember these for a bad reason, honestly. Like those launcher things. Literally just, like, delete every Act 2 in this game. Not only the... Fucking really, Dimps? You set up this entire fucking thing where anytime I'm getting bounced around by you, I don't want to move anywhere, because if I move anywhere, I just fucking die most of the time. But suddenly in this level, if I don't move, I die anyways. What do you want from me, Dimps? Please, just pick one. Honestly, I'd rather play through Sonic 2 on Game Gear. That game isn't good, but it's at least marginally better than this. Sonic at least feels kind of okay in that game. Whereas here, he's just, like, very sluggish. And it's shorter, yeah, that's true. That is also true. There are no special stages. The special stages in this game are not very good from what I've heard. I'm pretty sure these are the ones where they work a lot like Sky Chase Zone, except it's from a behind perspective as opposed to a front perspective. Or a side perspective. What the fuck was that? Again, game, please, just pick. Do you want me to go where you want me to go, or should I just fucking, like, give up if you ever move me quickly on your own? I'm gonna go with that second one, because the second the game starts to move me quickly, it's over. I mean, there's always one miserable special stage in the bunch. In every Sonic game. Always. With CD, it's like 6. With 2, it's all of them. With this game, it's apparently 7. They have this trick system in the game, and they hard punish you for using it. Okay. I so badly want to play this game like Sonic Rush, but I fucking can't. It's okay, Sonic Rush is the next game. We'll get there, we'll get there. They demand perfection, like genuinely, you mess up even a little, and you're probably not getting the emerald. Oh, God. Again, there's always that one. Oh, hey, another gold rank. I'm not gonna say that level was fun, because it wasn't. In fact, I can count on one hand the number of fun levels that have been in this game so far. It's Toy Kingdom Act 1. Oh, what? You expected more? There isn't more. Okay, Advance 2 may be infamous, or may have an easier state. Whoa! Oh no. I remember this. Oh, God. I do not like this boss. Yep, there it is. This game is super messy, it's true, Jay. You know what it probably was? For this boss only, the platforms only follow after you leave. Why would they change that now and not tell me? This game. This game's gonna land me in a fucking insane asylum. You'll be joining me? Good. They're gonna wheel me down a hallway in a wheelchair, and I'm just gonna panic because they moved me a little too fast, and I'm afraid I'm gonna fall into a bottomless pit. or get smacked by an enemy, or run into some spikes that are gonna pop out of the floor, or fuck, what else? What else does this game do if you move a little too fast? Make me repeat an entire section of a level. Oh my god, this game. Okay. 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 Pits, spikes, no. Hey, remember that thing I said about how Sonic's very sluggish? Yeah, that's really coming into play here. I wonder if there's another character that this, like, would be suited for this boss. Ugh. There is no room for error here. If you mess up, like, even a little bit, you're dead. This game isn't real, right? I'm getting pranked. You guys set up a long con where, like, you released this game into GameStop, like, 20 years ago, and we're like, fucking this'll get him. Ha 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 ha. This is a hack of Castlevania 3. You see, if this were really a hack of Castlevania 3, the jumping would feel much better. Okay. Let's try Tails. Might as well take the ability to fly. You're right, it wouldn't be bullshit until, like, the last 3 levels of the game. Or if you pick a very specific route, like all of the game. I did not mean to enter that level. Please, let me leave. Cool. Okay, Tails still stops incredibly sluggishly. Alright. Okay, Eggman. Okay. That thing is still an insta-kill with Tails, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Nope. Important, while we have him selected, does Tails still yawn? Nope. He just kicks his feet. You know, it's always really easy to forget that 3D Tails is supposed to be like, what, 8? Oh my fucking god. I hate this game. Please. What? Why did it drop, though? But why did it drop? I gotta say, this is the worst fucking boss ever. Your partner's idle animations change depending on who your leader is. Amy will gaze lovingly at Sonic, for example. That's kinda neat. They put so much work into this game, and I hate being like, man, it sucks. But like, man, it sucks. I haven't seen this low quality of a 2D Sonic before. Like, Advance 2 makes some missteps towards the end, yeah. And its special stages are basically inaccessible by humans. But it's nothing like this. This game is just so full of really awful design decisions. We're save stating. We're gonna fucking save scum this entire boss fight. Called Sonic Advance 3 is a mess thumbnails, a drawing of this boss. I'm pretty sure that's the video by Garrulous, actually. And yes, I agree, Sonic Advance 3 is an actual mess. I don't want to agree, because I want to like these games, all of them. I want to be able to confidently say that every Sonic game is good, and that... Why did it drop? Why did it drop? But why did it drop? It won't let me do Sonic paired with Sonic, unfortunately. Once you select one, it removes them from the other list. I have no idea why it keeps dropping the platform. Is it because Tails is flying? Oh my god. I'm just gonna focus on climbing. The boss fight be damned! Words cannot describe the emotions I am feeling right now. No! These platforms are so badly programmed that Tails flying through them counts as landing. Why, though? Why is this game like this? Okay, this boss fight would be difficult anyways, if it weren't for that stupid fucking spike ball that tracks you really accurately. Oh my god, he auto... Ugh. He auto-flips when the third one hits him. I think I'm well on my way to fully hating this game. If I don't already, I do now. This entire boss fight was a mistake. You know, what's funny is, they eventually got a boss fight... Ugh! They eventually got a boss fight that was incredibly similar to this one to work. I think it's in Sonic 4 Episode 2, I might be remembering the wrong boss, but they eventually did get something out of this to work. So it's not like this is just a bad idea. It's just a really, really horrendously designed, like, concept here. Or horrendously designed, like, execution of it. This is the worst boss fight. And what's funny is I know this game gets worse. Because we're not in Chaos Angel Zone yet. I might be thinking of that one. Okay, yeah, no boss gets worse than this, right? But the stages get worse. Oh my god. Oh. We found it. Eggman's worst mech. Now he can't hit me with the spike ball. How? It'd be different if this game controlled like a normal video game, but it doesn't. Everything you do is super sluggish. Why am I even bothering to collect the rings? You can only get hit once anyways. In fact, you could probably get hit even less than that. Oh my god, I'm dead. How am I not dead? Oh. You know, the least they could have done was halve the number of hits that he needs to take. What is this thing's name? Does it have an official name? The Egg Dream Destroyer, probably. The Egg Life Drainer. The Egg Fuck You is a good name for it, I'd say. Alright, I guess he flipped early. And he leads his shot sometimes. But only sometimes. Oh my god. Die! Yes! The Egg Nile. Good name, honestly. Thank fuck that's over. I feel nothing but rage. It's called the Egg Chaser. Not 100% accurate to the contents, I must say. Oh no, gravity reversing without a tell. It's gravity reversing without a tell. Oh no. And of course, we're almost to Chaos Angel. What's the tag action? Figured it was a forward launch. I cannot think of a reason to do that. It's like the boost, but it takes forever to start. Okay, so we got switches that we need to hit. The next level is that boss, but for 3 minutes? No, thank you. I would never manage to do it. Is this a glitch? Okay, no. That just happens. But why? Why does that happen? Wait a minute, what does that button do? Okay, Tails doing a trick is kind of adorable. We don't get to see that, like, ever again, actually. Considering Tails is not playable in the later portable entries. Give me that. Okay, let's take this one. I considered taking my chances and following the other one, but it most likely despawn. Why? Oh, good. Platforms that you have to time, but that also just disintegrate before you can time them. Game Design 101. Don't give your players the chance to interact with your level. Just don't do it. Oh, okay. We should probably switch to Sonic. Let's do, like, one more level as Tails. Because we can do Act 2 as Tails. Act 3 has to be done as Sonic, though. To unlock. Oddly enough, Cream... Oh my god, does Cream still have the Chow? Does Cream still have cheese? Can we cheese every single boss that's remaining in the game? You know, it wouldn't... Hey, wait a minute. Well, that's kind of a nightmare. You know, I know it's not where the term originates, but you think there's that small chance that the term cheesing something comes from using the Chow cheese to obliterate all of your foes without them being able to do anything because of Sonic Advance 2? The final boss has an anti-cheese cloak? Okay. But that does mean you do have cheese. What do you say we fight this next boss with the real main character of the advanced games, Cream? These things are really awkward. The timing for them is all over the fucking place. Oh, hey, it's this. This was a mechanic from Advanced 1. We missed the Chow. Is that a slicer? Oh, I hate slicers. Application of cheese depends on the pairing, but if Cream's the partner, your tag action as well, you'll see. Well, we're totally fucking around with tag action for a little while. It's such a good mechanic. I just wish that the game was built in such a way that let you utilize it literally ever. But it really isn't. In fact, the game barely tells you how to use it. Hey, wait a minute. Was that Act 2? That was painless. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, well then I guess let's head back and let's grab Tails. Or Sonic. Oh, hey! We're not getting all of the Chao. Ever. Like, I'm not necessarily opposed to the idea of getting all of them. However, I do not want to spend any more time on this game than we have to. I've already established that I do not like it. At this point, we're just into finishing it for content purposes. Sonic. Yeah, see, you can't select Sonic, sadly. That is built to launch you right into the Act 1 start ring. Alright, Cream, we're coming for you. I know you tried to hide yourself at the end of the game this time, but it's not enough. Why are there still tutorial Amachows here? Hey, wait a minute. Is that thing supposed to launch me upwards? I feel like it is. Hey, give me that. There we go. I'm kind of glad it didn't. Let's go down here. Wow. That took me nowhere. Oh! Why are we getting so many? Oh my god, slicers. What is happening? Man, this zone is fucking something else. Another one. You had to KO Emerald 10 times, you did it 8 times, wasn't enough. Excuse me while I die. Oh no. Oh my god. I should not have jumped off that. Oh, no. Wait a minute, what? What does it want me to do there? That window is, like, really small. And if I fuck it up, I think I just kind of die? There we go. Oh, okay. They knew what they were doing. There's a reason there's a checkpoint there. This is not Advance 2. Oh boy, this is not Advance 2. We were kind of enjoying Advance 2. Advance 3 has been, miserable so far. We enjoyed most of Advance 2, I'd say. Advance 3 is Advance 2, but with really obnoxious level design, like, all the way through it. Except for right here, oddly enough. This one level has been less than awful. Not even necessarily like, oh yeah, just this act. Like, this whole zone has been oddly tolerable. Bumps the number of fun levels up to 4. Yeah! But hey, more power to you if you enjoy it. Okay, oh! How does it want me to go about this? Oh! What? 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 I'd say Advanced 2 is the best out of the Advanced trilogy. With Advanced 1 trailing just behind it, and then Advanced 3 flat on its face in the dust. No. Oh, yeah. Fell into that trap. Get me out of here. I still think these hub worlds didn't really need to be here. I have not really played it. I remember I downloaded some ROMs of it back when I was a kid. Like, I didn't make it very far, I don't think. I think I played, like, the first one for a little bit. Didn't get very far and was like, I'll play it sometime, and then I never got around to it. My experience with the Mega Man games is quite limited. I've played 1 through 6. I never finished 6, but I got to the end of it. And then I played through Mega Man X1, wasn't really a big fan of it. I don't know, I just prefer regular Mega Man. Well, I mean, when you make a movement system as sick as Advance 2's, like, come on. Of course people are gonna hear about it. Advance 2 feels real good to play. Oh, you actually have to time these now. You can't just hold the direction you want to go. Advance 1, you used to be able to just hold the direction. Oh, I do indeed know that feeling. For me, that would be God of War 3. Just, man, I hate this game so much. I wish it would not exist anymore and would stay the fuck away from me. That is how I feel towards God of War 3. And I have a feeling that you're feeling that right now about Sonic Battle. I heard that that final boss was tough, but I didn't know how tough. Okay, so you can avoid death there. Got it. It's just very narrow. I wouldn't say that. Like, a good portion of, like, fighting game final bosses, god damn it, are like that. Like, I have never finished a fighting game that isn't like Smash Brothers. And even then, I've never done it on 9.0. Oh my god, I just panicked. I hate this game. We're gonna save state. Alright. Tails?! Did anyone fucking catch that? Right when I started to make my move, Tails ran out of fucking nowhere and started the platform and moved it out from under me. Listen here, you little shit. Hello, Nightshade. Nice to see you. The experience has not improved. Although we were having fun with the first two... Oh, okay. The first two acts of this zone. Nope. Okay. Tails, hey, hey, hey! Tails still thinks we're racing, I guess. Don't you dare, Tails. Don't you dare. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants right now. Okay? We're ruining his vibe, so he decided to kill us. Oh no, I don't know which direction to go in. At least the music here is kind of sick. I still don't trust moving in this game. You never know, the game might just decide, bottomless pit. Hell, Tails might decide bottomless pit. Oh, I hate that I have to time these now. I'm telling you, Advanced 1 handled those really well. He is going all over the place. Okay. Which way did we go last time? Oh, that way. Fuck. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't remember. Oh, it just launched me anyways, got it. Okay. Ooh. Haven't seen one of these in forever. come on, just, like, shortcut me to the end of the level, please. Or shortcut me here. You know, that works too. So we want to go left. Oh, hello, Inktition. I am indeed bad at the game. Doesn't change the fact that I'm not enjoying it, though. Well, aren't you Mr. Special? Oh my god. I should not have gone for that one-up. We've been dying a lot. This level is, like, actually abysmal, and Tails totally just fucking started that. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, let's wait for it to respawn then. Okay. Time to get fucked level. Where are you taking me? Do not go for the one-up. Leave it there. Oh, Gemerald time! You're more disappointed? You see, whether or not the stages are hard, the fact remains that I didn't find any of them fun. Okay, wait a minute, what's happening? I hit him during a time when he definitely should not have been able to be hit. I've died on Gemerald too. I died on the previous one. He went super hard on me for some reason and, like, shot a million rockets over and over again. And then the next attempt, he just went down in 4 hits in 10 seconds, and that was that. The Gemerald fights are very much so luck-based. And there she is. Enter Destroyer of Worlds, Cream. Oh, you're just taking a walk here? Oh, so she's lost. What? She's lost? How does... Okay. Let's just head... Oh, that's a bonus minigame. Let's just head back. And let's swap to Cream. Let's see what she's like. Hi, Cream. Alright, so who do we partner her with? We haven't seen Amy at all yet. Team Jubilee? Okay. I guess we know what... Oh, okay, then! She's armed! Everyone panic, she's armed! What's Amy's tag action? Nothing's happening. Maybe I have to exit... I do have to exit that. Oh, it's a launch. All things fall before Cream. Okay. So, she can still do her Chow attack, but she has to be in the air to do it. Yeah, like that. That is really weird, honestly. Let's swap characters again. Robert mentioned something about... Hold on. What is... Okay, I think those are supposed to be her ears, but that is the same, like, in the top left, that is the same exact... Figured it out. That's flight. F for flight character. S for speed character, P for power character. There's only 3 different icons. Got it. Oh, no, I do air tricks all the time. It's just the game kept killing me for doing them. Over and over again. It kept just, like, straight up dropping me into pits. Alright. Yeah, no, like, the game would just throw me into a pit. Okay, let's... Amy still controls really weird. She's a flight character? Not a power character? Or is this just, like, the type of team-up? Okay. Is that an Amy Chow? Hold on, hold on. We're experimenting with this. I tried doing the upward one once, and all it did was disorient the camera. Oh yeah, the elephant slides, it killed me twice without me touching the controller, so I was like, okay, I guess I forward trick for this. Nope, still killed me. Okay, this is my favorite team. Anyone plus Cream. That is adorable! Sonic has his own little god of death. It kinda, yeah, it kinda messed up the camera a little bit. I like Sonic's point. It's good. Alright, now let's make our actual pairing for... Okay, Zone 4 was autopilot until suddenly it wasn't. The game has no indication for you as to whether or not it wants you to let it autopilot or not. Because if you try autopiloting in Stage 5, it will just straight up run you into, like, enemies and spikes and pits. Again, all without, like, proper warning. Let's team her up with Tails. Okay, we have the Chow attack. Let's go fight a boss. Oh. Was reading chat. I mean, hey, it's not unheard of. Later games started actually doing it, although kind of obnoxiously. They never figured out how to actually hint at it subtly. Honestly, what Robert said is, like, right on the nose. This game is not designed very well. Even if it's not necessarily difficult for you, there's a lot of moments in this game that just have really fucking terrible level design. Like, really not good. I would go as far as to say quite bad, actually. Is this just gonna launch me back there? Yes, okay. Like, take these things, for example. They're literally just trial and error. And you have to remember what they all do when going back through the stage. And granted, it's not a problem in the actual level until it suddenly is in the middle of Act 3. But, man... It's up here, I guess? Alright, here we go. I mean, it's the third game in a series. I've had experience with the other two, so yeah, I kind of expect it to be as good as the other two. Okay, how does this work? Hold on. How do these work? How? Oh, this is a gimmick boss? Alright. Looks like I'm picking back up Sonic. Oh. I mean, yeah, it is kind of genius. Giving giving all of the bosses after when Cream shows up, like, either basically a shield from her, or just straight up making her, like, immune. Or making it immune to her, like, because of how it's designed. Okay, up here. Alright, time to figure out how the fuck this works. Okay. I thought, you know, instantly coming to mind, are those like the barrels from fucking Sonic 3? No. No, they just kill you. Wait a minute, what? Am I playing Pong? Is this- wait, no, this is fucking Arkanoid. It's all sorts of things, is what it is. It's reverse Arkanoid, is what it is. I'm kind of amazed he's not, like, taking out pieces of a platform or something. Oh, hey, good job, Tails. You hit him. The way he fires is really sporadic. And the ball doesn't stick around for very long. Man, Tails is having a real bad time here. Thank you, Tails. Whoa! Okay, Eggman, calm down. We can talk about this. Eggman, please. Alright, that boss wasn't too awful, but I do have an issue with those little red platforms there. I kind of hate them. Because they don't give a warning before they just straight up, like, delete you. And there are versions of platforms in... Oh, now they go up. I see. I don't trust them. They're bait? Yeah. You're supposed to, like, have to, like, risk yourself by jumping out to them. But why would I do that? They drop me at a moment's notice. I would much rather have the platforms there that actually properly indicate when they're gonna drop. Because those do exist in this stage. Like, in this zone. Alright. Alright, we're there. This is the zone that either makes or breaks this entire fucking playthrough. Oh hey, congrats, Robert. You have a little while before we get to the true ending for Emerald's story. Or Gemerald's story, I guess. And by a little while, I mean forever, because I highly doubt I'm going to be able to beat this zone. Oh, look, it's my favorite mechanic from Sonic 3. Those things from... What was that zone? It's the third zone in the game. Why can't I remember its name? I want to say it's like Marble Garden. That's it. I was thinking that, but I'm like, no, Marble Zone's a zone in Sonic 1. That's not it. Oh, no, actually, this is a lot more close to something from Sonic Advance 1. From those things in Angel Island Zone in Advance 1. Angel Island Zone, you know, the zone in Advance 1 that's actually modeled after Sky Sanctuary. But whatever. Dimps didn't notice, so I guess we shouldn't either. The game let me, like, move quick there, only to stop me dead. Okay. Oh, no. Where do they drop? Okay. Right there. And then... right there. Oh! What do you mean I'm not dead? Okay, wait, I could totally weave in between there. Yeah! And thus only a little bit of time was lost. Yeah, I do like the design of this zone. Like, visually. What I don't like is the design of this zone. Like, layout-wise. I'm sorry, how far back am I? The music is neat. I wouldn't listen to it on my own time, but it's neat. Has that nice climactic feel. Okay, the boulders don't actually drop all too often. You don't have to worry about them. Oh. Wait a minute, what? I know it's probably hard to tell, but I was pressing A there. I'm gonna blame that on the Retron and not on the game. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I still need to replace my Retron. Mine's kinda old. Okay. Stop it. Can I? Nope. Okay. Wait, Tails, no! Stop it! Tails, please. Stay the fuck away from me. Wait. Wait, what did I remember? What? I do not like how much that platform shakes for something that I have to, like, pay attention to. Okay. Are you serious? That's totally there as a trap. Nope. Alright. It's part of an alternate path? Okay. I put a little bit too much faith into the game and just decided, fuck it, I can jump forward, right? The answer was no. This is a long Act 1. Okay, what could a tutorial this far in the game say? Oh, that's hinting at a Chao, probably. Yeah, it is the final zone, that is true. Okay. Whatever I do, do not just charge forward here. Okay. Oh, that child's like dead. Tag action through there? Can I? Can I throw him? No. That probably requires a power character. Why do I spin dash? Because it's the easiest way to get moving quickly. It's a bad habit from literally every other Sonic game that this game does not want me doing. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh shit, okay. Probably not out there. Fuck. Okay, new idea. Fuck it. Sonic. Honestly, I hate how Sonic feels in this game anyways, so... Doesn't bother me if I'm giving myself Castlevania jumping. Okay. Is this... What? Okay, that is not the way forward. Got it. As time passes, I do not enjoy this game any more than previously. Alright, let's try it again. This disgustingly long level, frankly. Hi. Is there anything over here? No? Okay. I love being able to bonk Sonic's head into anything. Alright, try that again. Oh! Oh, that's actually, like, really mean. How that's set up. Reminds me of how in the Genesis Sonic games, the, like, invincibility power-up and typically the fast shoes in late stages of the game are placed in places that, like, you just can't move quickly through, so they're wasted anyways. Just gotta remember, the next game is Rush. Once I get through here, the next game is Rush. And then I don't have to worry about Dimpsisms anymore to a certain extent. Rush really does, like, improve the level design of the Dimps games quite a bit. Although it is not a lasting effect, in my opinion. And I'm specifically referring to colors, by the way. Colors DS, very specifically. Okay. Tails is nowhere to be seen. He can't possibly fuck this up for me. Tails, get back here. Well, this is the route I took last time. I'll take it one more time here. Tails? I am so glad there was a platform there. Good. The tag action system. Bad. The partner. I do not feel like I can trust this game enough to move quickly through it. Okay, now I'm back here. And I still don't know what the fuck is even happening here. I'll take this route this time. Honestly, yeah, Tails in Sonic 2 is, like, harmless. He kills himself all the time and fucks up the special stages, and that's it. Here, Tails will, like, actually actively kill you. Oh, we have to be towards the end, right? Oh, no. Oh. People like to make fun of Sonic 2's Tails. And honestly, for me, I hate him because he fucks up the special stages more often than he doesn't. So... I mean, yeah, but... Like... If he does pick up rings, which he does do... you could totally be like, okay, he'll pick up rings for me, that's good. He's a plus to these. And then he jumps like a full second after you do. Oh, I know you can choose not to have him. I'm just saying, like, the game's default setting. Alright, we're not fucking around here. Really ballsy of the devs to put something like this in a game with screen crunch. Really just threaded that needle. The ring quotas are higher when you have Tails? Oh. Oh, that's... like, terrible. Oh, no. Okay. If it turns out to not be true, you have to play through the entirety of Sonic Battle again. All of it. Well, it's currently 12:05, so I'd say we're good. For the night. Next time, we are definitely finishing this. I swear to God, we only have 2 acts and a boss left, and then the final boss. Honestly, I don't pay attention to the special stages in Sonic 2, because, frankly, they are abysmal. But... there, change it to the post stream real quick. This is a Retron 5. It lets you use physical Game Boy Advance cartridges, which is why I have one. It has other things as well, like other consoles that it can play, but I've found that the pins that they use to make them are very cheap and bad, and it's very difficult to pull a game out of it, so I'd much rather use original hardware. I just watched my view count drop by half. There, let's change it to the post stream. I should be doing this more often, where I change it to just chatting, so like no one at Twitch gets mad at me. I will take music requests tonight, like always. Just nothing that'll get me copyright struck, and nothing that will, like, nothing that has vocals. What was I saying? Something about the special stages in Sonic 2, and how they were fucking terrible. Oh no, I was talking about the Retron 5. Yeah, it's a very kind of cheap console. Its Game Boy Advance slot is very good. However, I currently have 3 trading cards stuck into the thing because all of its, like, a lot of its slots have pins that have bent because of me putting games into those slots literally at all, and the game, like, the console doesn't like that. So the pins bent in together and now touch each other. So I have to either open it up to, like, pull them apart and bend them back to their original position, which it'll just, like, go back immediately, you know? Or I could just stick playing cards in there and not have to deal with it. Other than that, it's a fairly decent emulation box. I just need to pick up a new one because mine is like... I want to say it's probably about 5 years old and it's falling apart actively. So, I heard the new models are pretty good. Although I don't want to shell out the, like, what, $150 it takes? No one has any music requests, I'll just find something of my own real quick. Just go to my YouTube homepage. Special Stage 7 without Tails, you must get 100, 150, 190. With Tails, it's 100, 190, and 210. Oh, that's... awful. That's 40 more for the second one. Granted, only like, what, 30 more for the third one? Anyways, yeah, some Castlevania music, why not? Can never have enough Symphony of the Night music. It's the one game I can't get the emeralds in. Yeah. I don't know. I never really prioritize emerald collecting unless there's something in it for me at the end of the game. And even then, like, I've never managed to get all of the emeralds in, like, Sonic Advanced 1, 2, or 3. Mainly because I don't think Dimps did a good job at designing getting into the special stage. However, even if I don't need the emeralds, sometimes I find myself just kind of playing the Rush special stages because they're just that fun. They're great. You've only got all the emeralds in Advance 3. Advance 2 was, like, stupid about the emeralds. However, its final boss is really cool. Yeah, I never really played the original games all too much. I played through them a few times, of course, Sonic 1 being one of my all-time favorites, but, like, I'd never really revisit Sonic 2. Oh, yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles getting... I mean, I never got the Hyper Emerald ending, because fuck that shit. Absolutely not. But I got the actual, like, Supersonic ending, and it felt amazing getting it. I also did it in Mania. Of course, Mania you can kind of cheese it. I don't know if you're able to cheese it in Sonic 3. The Blue Sphere special stages are a lot of fun, but, like, they're definitely the best of the original trilogy's special stages. But, I don't know. It's not really enough for me to warrant playing through 14 of them instead of 7. And going on that crunch time of getting through the game, like, getting more special stages than I know how to get to, really. Because I just sort of wander around the levels, and if I find a special stage, I find one. If I don't, I don't. Yeah, but you have to get it, like, by, what, the end of Sonic and Knuckles, so... I don't know, that's not really something I want to fuck around with. What other special stages are, like, cool? The Sonic CD ones are pretty good, other than, I think it's Stage 6 that isn't very fun. I think that one is, like, designed really dickishly. I think it's that one. I don't remember if it's that one or 7. I think I cleared 7 really easily, and then I had to retry 6, like, a bunch of times. Oh, hey, I didn't know that you could do that. That's what I did to beat Sonic Mania. And that's what we're going to do in Sonic Mania. Because I don't want to fill Sonic Mania with special ring hunting, you know? Let's find a different song. Let's pull up a Sonic theme. Alright, here we go. Best one. Is there a 3D game other than Heroes that makes you Emerald Hunt? Because Heroes does it, and it does it really poorly. Like, getting into the stages is fine, but the stages themselves are just a broken mess. I swear, they coated the floor with butter. If you want to see some bullshit, go back to my Heroes streams and watch me attempt Sonic, or Special Stage 3, I think it is. I don't really count Lost World or Colors because you don't get anything out of getting the emeralds in those. And they both have the same, like, emerald unlock conditions, basically. It's just Lost Worlds is worse because Lost World is worse than Colors. Lost World requires you to do that god damn billiards minigame. Oh my god, that thing makes me want to throw myself under a bus. Remember how I did the power boost during Special Stage 3 and I hit the ceiling multiple times because the game didn't know where to put me? That was fun. Oh, the 3DS version is completely broken. I wish I could cover that game so bad, but 3DS emulation isn't there yet, and I do not have a 3DS capture card, and you literally can't get them anymore. So, not exactly a game that I can get to at the moment. I'd say the first half of Sonic Lost World 3DS isn't bad. The second half of the game just devolves. Like, the strange thing about Lost World, right, is no matter what, for me anyways, the first half of the game is good. The second half of the game? Not. Like... And with the Wii U version, I will admit, it's a little bit more all over the place. A little bit more sporadic. But the 3DS version, it starts off with these really good, really compact 3D stages that are a lot of fun to explore and run around in. And then when you get to, I want to say it's about... I mean, the first signs of trouble are in the desert zone. But, like, I wouldn't say shit really hits the fan until the ice zone. It's 2D, has actual physics. I mean, hey, that's a perfectly fine reason to prefer the game. Although you have to admit that having literally half-an-hour-long levels is kind of not good. 'Cause that's, like, actually what it is. Half-an-hour-long stages that aren't fun or entertaining. In fact, several of them are actually just awful. Like, oh god, which zone is it? I know it's the ice zone, Frozen Factory, but I don't remember which stage it is. That's true, yeah, none of Advanced 3 stages are marathons. Like, the game gives you a half-an-hour time limit, and you think, like, oh, yeah, that's just, like, ridiculous. It'll never consume that. And then... Oh, my god. Oh, I don't think it's the last stage. I think it's actually the first one? I might be wrong about that. I'd have to look at the stage map. That one has 3 acts per zone, right? With the third one being the boss. I don't even remember how long or which one it is. It took me like forever to finish that game though because of that. That is true though. Chaos Angel Zone 1 did take 6 fucking minutes. I don't really enjoy Advance 3. And I don't know if I'd prefer it over Lost World 3DS, honestly. However, my Retron can shut off for the night. There, sweet prince. You'll get your eternal sleep someday. Just no time soon. This poor console is, like, actively fucking falling apart. Wait, which system? I mean, yeah, I totally, like, I don't blame you for liking Advance 3. That's not something I'm ever gonna be like, because personally, I fucking hate it when people talk down to me for liking something. However, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I do like Advance 3, because I don't. It's more of a slow-paced platformer, when, for me, like, the Advance series struck gold with Advance 2, and it never really came back from that. I mean, maybe someday I'll go back and I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I'll just play through this game with a handful of different characters, but I don't know, for me that would require stages that I enjoy playing, and I've hit none of them so far, so I don't see myself going back to them. Like, with other games, I totally wouldn't, like, I don't know if I've started it on my current save file or not. I don't know if I'm using the one I used on stream or whatever. But, I'm, like, actively playing Sonic, Advance 2 right now. As... Tails? Tails and Cream, I believe, are the characters that I'm doing. I'm not really super into, like, playing as Knuckles, because he's kind of slower. Advance 1's the slow one because the movement speed isn't as high, I'd say. Like, yeah, it does have those weird things of jumping on a spring instead of just touching them. You speedrun Advance 2, but just the first 2x. That's understandable. I really love Advance 2. It's the closest that the series got to being as good as Rush, in my opinion. Which is really what I'm looking for in Sonic Advanced, because Rush is a goddamn masterpiece. But it's next. I'm very excited. It is actively the next game. We're finally getting there, and now I have to make sure that my emulator works. That's good. Advance 2 was hold right. Until, like, the second half of the game, where it starts punishing you for doing that. But the first half is definitely very hold right. And unlike Advance 3, I enjoy most of everything in Advance 2. The only stuff I don't enjoy are the boss fights. I think they're really bad, frankly. And then the 5th level, which is... Fuck, what was that? I don't even remember. Sonic Advanced 2 Zones. It's the one with, like, the windmills. What is the name of that one? The ones I didn't enjoy were Egg Utopia and Sky Canyon. That's the one. Sky Canyon is not very good. I don't know if it's worse than Egg Utopia or not. Egg Utopia is not very well designed. But Sky Canyon is, like... Yeah, no, it's one big pit. And it loves dumping you in it whenever the fuck it gets the opportunity. Like like the route through, I think it's Act 2. The route through Act 2 to get all of these special rings has this trap set up in it that just straight up kills you if you don't know what you're doing. And we hit that thing like twice or three times while I was trying to experiment with how to avoid it. Are you talking about the Moon Mech, like version 2, or are we talking the weird little like bullet hell mech that you fight as Supersonic? Moon Mech? Yeah, I hate that boss. I hate that boss with a burning passion. It's placed at the end of this stupidly long boss rush that didn't need to be there, where you fight all of the game's aggravating bosses one after another, and then you fight this big guy that just has several fuck you attacks that just kill you. And I don't think that's very good design. The Bullet Hell mech is very good, though. I don't think it's the best out of the final bosses in the series, like, that Dibs designed. That definitely, like, that honor definitely goes to Exception Zone once we get there. Unfair yet underwhelming, boring thing. Honestly, it is very underwhelming, though, because it's just the same boss you already fought. Honestly, it's not even more fair than it was in Advanced 1. Because the Advanced 1 Moon Mech is not very well designed. For whatever reason, they gave Sonic, like, these weird physics when he's on the moon where he has to jump still. It is the same boss, but less powerful, but also you have the honor of being able to see it. The one in Advance 2, like, the screen crunch really gets him, where he can't really show up on screen too well, and in Rush he shows up just fine. Most of the time. And switching between the Sonic and the Blaze versions is very cool, and I like that. I'm not going to go into too much more detail about that boss, because, you know, don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. It is an amazing zone, though, with really good music. Like, holy shit. As if Hideki Naganuma wasn't already doing, like, a fucking standout job composing for that game. He really hit it out of the park for the final boss theme. It makes the final boss of Rush Adventure, like, very, very underwhelming in comparison, despite it being a really cool boss by itself. Should probably start up more music, huh? Emerald Coast. Why does everyone like Rush 1 more than Rush 2? I mean, it's the soundtrack. That's, like, a large portion of it. And Rush 1 just generally has a bit better stage design, and the one thing that I've seen people slam Rush for is that it gives Sonic and Blaze different stories, but it doesn't really give them different acts. Even the regular final boss is good, and one of the most insane attacks I've ever seen, but he doesn't always do it. Better set pieces is probably part of it. I mean, Rush 2 has some pretty good set pieces, in all honesty, but Rush 1 has just way better design, in my opinion. And, of course, the soundtrack. Jesus Christ. That soundtrack. Fuck it, we're listening to some of it right now. Fucking... There we go. Actually, let's do this one. I wish that they did, like, a pseudo-remake of Rush for 3DS or something that did nothing but upgrade the audio quality. Because in-game, it's kind of crispy. However, luckily, we did get it released as a CD that I don't know how much it goes for nowadays. Very curious. Because I would totally put this shit in my fucking car. Sonic Rush. I mean, the game's cheap. Still going for really cheap. Oddly enough. Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Boom. Oh, that's for CD. The Sonic Heroes. Oh my god, the Sonic Heroes OST isn't like... Wait a minute, what? There's one listing here for $100 and one for $50. I can't find the Sonic Rush OST, though. God, these are really expensive. I mean, yeah, but I could totally pirate it, but I'm like a physical media collector. I really like collecting physical things. So, I don't know, just owning a Sonic soundtrack would be neat. I don't think I actually own one. I own the Dark Souls 3 soundtrack. I own part of the Persona 5 soundtrack. Oh, Lord. What else do I own? Oh, I'm not rich. Absolutely not. Hearing the raw, you don't stop, you proceed because this is what you need is a weird feeling. You see, the thing about me collecting physical media is that I collected a lot of it before game collecting was, like, really a thing. So I got, like, a Sega Saturn for $40. I got my Dreamcast for $20. What else did I pick up for, like, really cheap comparatively? I think, like, those are the big two. I got my N64 for, I want to say, like, 30-something back in the day. Might have been a little cheaper, might have been a little more, not really sure, it's been too long for that one, but Sega Saturns are now way over 40. eBay, come on. Sega Saturn console. There's one for $145. Oh shit, someone's actually selling one for, oh, they're not selling it for 40. They're, like, having people bid on it. Yeah, it looks like Saturns are about 150, depending on what comes with them. That one looks like it's in shit condition, and they're selling it for $100. Of course, the trade-off is I have, like, 0 fucking games for it. Like, actually none. Oh, Dreamcast colors are very nice. I like the console a lot. Damn, the Saturn is really expensive to collect for. One of the mini games of Sonic Battle is literally just Minesweeper, but with Knuckles. It's also the only one that's not multiplayer. If I ever go to Japan, I'm totally hitting up that retro market there, if there is much of one. Japanese retro games tend to be pretty cheap, considering, you know, some basic reading abilities, like, of Japanese is required to play a lot of games. So, especially for the Saturn, like, Jesus, Japanese Saturn games are really easy to get. I would love to go to, like, Japan someday. I'd love to just see what it's like. Although, I do not trust myself to learn another language. I don't think I'd be very good. I'm not good at speaking in English. I would not be able to speak in Japanese. But that's okay. All I need is one friend who speaks Japanese, and I don't have any of those, so we'll wing it. my wired 360 controller there. It was in a barrel of some other controllers that weren't big over there. Oh, yeah. The 360 was like a flop there. I mean, it did kind of well on launch, but like outside of that, it didn't do well at all. This picture for Speed Demon shows Sonic and Shadow on Radical Highway. Unfortunately, I can't play it because it's multiplayer, and I have exactly nothing you need for that. Oh. I would love to see what that is. That seems neat. Thing is, I'm not paying $60 for 2 copies of Sonic Battle. $30 is too much for Sonic Battle, and that's how much people want for it. For whatever godforsaken reason. I mean, hey, having a degree in it's pretty nice. I mean, really, like, that opens up a lot of doors for you, though. Like, if you, like, got, like, God, even, like, a simple degree in English, you could just move over there full-time and teach English to Japanese students and just live there. And honestly, it's, like, I hate to, like, idolize a country that I don't live in, but, like, goddamn, Japanese scenery is so cozy. Like, holy shit. I live in suburban hell, Methsville, USA, where everything looks like a crack house, so... Oh yeah, COVID did do a funny little thing, didn't it? The prank was funny, guys. You can end it now. Oh my god, we're so fucked. Oh well, hopefully, I heard on the news today. Not entirely certain how much I can trust any news source ever, period. But apparently there is a vaccine that's entering testing. So... Oh yeah, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Just a prank, bro. Stay in your house for 6 months. Ha! Aren't we so funny? Kill me. Real talk, apparently there's a vaccine that's, like, very, very close to being in the works and being, like, good. It's in a round of testing right now. COVID-19 prank gone sexual. Hey, remember when the CDC told people to stop eating ass? Nagoya was pretty. Hope the Coronis, the viral, was just pulling our leg. Coronis the viral. Is that a Sonic OC? Someone quick, design Coronis the viral. Just give Sonic eyes to that one image of the coronavirus molecule that we have. Oh, I don't want to play that one yet. I almost clicked on the final boss theme from Rush. FF12 needs an Esper named Coronis the Viral. No, it's totally a Sonic OC. He's the final boss of Sonic Pandemic, releasing in 2020 never. Speaking of which, Sonic news. The Hedgehog. Oh, we got... Oh! Sega still has big Sonic the Hedgehog announcements to share. Sega's confirmed that a new Sonic game is in development, and it was assumed that it's going to be announced earlier this year. While that didn't happen, Sega stated it still has a big news to share. It's just a matter of figuring out how to share it. Before COVID-19 became a full-on pandemic, Sega was planning to host a Sonic-centric panel at this year's SXSW to discuss what the series had in store for 2020 and beyond. The event's Sonic announcements ended up being delayed when SXSW, that is really hard to say, was cancelled due to the outbreak, and since then Sega hasn't been able to provide fans with a solid ETA for when it would be safe for it to make those announcements. Bro, literally just, like, host a Twitch stream. located to Sonic Team HQ in battle, and that is not a joke. However, it requires a password I do not know, so probably looking that up. So I thought Forces 2 was the new bad thing. I was going to apply to Sega's Sonic Pillar. They don't call that work branch Sonic Team anymore within the company, which is weird. They only accept local applications? That's lame. That's kind of lame, honestly. Sonic Team needs fresh blood. Like, I don't know. But when they did get fresh blood, they ruined the series a little bit more by making it Sonic Forces. So, I don't know. What they really need is they need, like, a director, like a figurehead, you know? They need someone known to the public, like Koji Igarashi was to Castlevania, or formerly Yuji Naka was to Sonic. Granted, you know, a lot of people don't think that what Yuji Naka did was good towards the end. Like, people don't really like Heroes. I love Heroes personally, but... I like Heroes, and I don't necessarily know if that extends to love. Heroes is fun, for the most part. Should apply to Atlas instead. I mean, Sega owns that one as well. Iizuka's the Sonic guy now, but God, I hate him. Yeah, I hate him. I hate the writing staff. I hate just... I can do Iizuka's job better than him. Fucking I could do Iizuka's job better than him. I have a more coherent view of what I want the Sonic series to be than he does, apparently. Like, I would know how to get the Sonic fans excited. I don't necessarily know how to design a video game. I know when something is bad game design. I do have a passion for the series, that is true. I don't know, it's just... It's very frustrating. Hold on, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? I'm just gonna show it. I'm just gonna fucking show it. The headline speaks for itself. Again? Again? Wait, is this it? Okay, not that one. Oh! Oh my fucking god! They weren't even kidding! Like, first off, I clicked on this one, right? And it's like, okay, I don't recognize this, whatever. It's probably royalty free or whatever. And then I click on this one and I immediately... Brazil gets to use Green Hill for propaganda, but when someone uploads it on YouTube, they get slammed by copyright. Yeah, but not even by Sega, by fucking CD Baby. What's even the point? Who knows? He might not even be aware of what that is. Oh no, and the rest of this gets into, like, really disgusting Brazilian politics about how the president there is an actual monster. Alright. CD Baby sounds like an illegal company. I wouldn't surprise me. So I have looked into into this and I've talked about it a little bit. It's a company that handles licensing of covers. So I think they were thinking, or their Autobot was like, okay, Green Hill Zone, we have Green Hill Zone covers. Let's hit that with copyright. And they got mad. I think that was probably the exact thing that happened. That's very, very likely, honestly. Sonic Team Building is where you enter cheat codes. That's why they call it Gizoid, the Gizoid's forbidden data. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, otherwise, I think that's all the Sonic news recently. What, are you thinking about dragging people off to Japan? Good luck with that. Hoping the password is Yuki Naka's birthday or something and you could actually head inside. Lame. Honestly, working at Atlus sounds like a weird job. Especially since they just lost all of their head developers. Because I know the Persona series lost Shogi Meguro, I think? And the director of 5, I'm pretty sure? I think those are the people that left. Um, don't quote me on that, though. I know that they just lost a handful of, like, big developers, though, so, you know, kind of sad for them. So, good luck if you decide to apply at Atlus. Want to make a Sonic game that isn't a platformer? What do you have in mind? We talking like fucking, let's make a Smash Brothers clone where it's all the Sonic characters? Oh wait, they did that and it wasn't good. Sonic Battle 2, yeah. An ARPG, that's Sonic Battle. And then fix their mistakes. I think that'd be a fun idea, honestly. Put it, like, make it 3D. Make it closer to Power Stone. Fire everybody who designed the story mode from the first game. I don't even know. Who are the developers? The ending was really cool from what I've seen. Like, carry over the story, bring in a more Power Stone, like, perspective, so the camera flinging around wildly doesn't become an issue. And then make it more action RPG-like. And hey, all you'd have to do is, like, make one stage and post it on Twitter with, like, a couple of clickbait Sonic hashtags, and then, like, there you go. You have interest in your project now. There's enough people crawling around for Sonic fan games to make content about that you would find someone. And, of course, you have to design a very Sonic-like moveset. Because, in my personal opinion, I don't think he's very Sonic-like in Sonic Battle. He doesn't really use a lot of skills that you'd think he'd be using. Like, I would love to see a special move in the air be the bounce bracelet. But they don't really have that. They have something like it, but it only hits like once. And it moves you up only one time and then kind of leaves you vulnerable in the air. Oh, also, it's slow as fuck. So, like, a 3 times bounce bracelet that hits upon impact would be really cool. Could work in the homing attack if you figured out a way to make it work. Oh yeah, the AI does block a lot. That'd be the hardest thing, honestly, if you ask me, is getting a competent AI that doesn't either go overboard or, like, I don't know, like, be completely useless. And considering the fact that the AI is, for the most part, completely useless in battle, according to Robert, um, you're working at a low bar. Oh, and change the plot around just a little bit to make the Amy and what is it? The Amy, Cream, Knuckles, and Tails stories? I think those are the ones. Oh yeah, totally pull from Tails' Adventure, but pull more interesting stuff from Tails' Adventure. Give him bombs and shit. I don't know if he has those in battle, but the only move I really saw from him was like that fucking upper hand thing. Was the Knuckles, Amy, and Cream stories. Yeah, those ones. Oh, and remove the double fights completely. He does have bombs depending on the moveset. Okay. I think a remake of Sonic Battle could do really well, honestly. As long as you don't get that nice old cease and desist letter from Sega, which they don't tend to do, I've noticed. Sega's very lenient about that kind of thing. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of a Sonic fan project getting completely shut down. Meanwhile, anything that tries to do anything with a Nintendo property gets fucking demolished immediately, threatened with legal action. Never forget AM2R. Never forget. I played through a chunk of AM2R and I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing. And then the cease and desist hit, like, the next day. And I was like, okay, cool. The game's gone. And now it just sits on a flash drive in my house somewhere. Oh, you could have had the first full playthrough of AM2R? AM2R was really good. And then they announced a real Metroid 2 remake, and it wasn't as good. Honestly, there's a lot you could do for a battle remake that I think would make the game a lot of fun. So, Sage, isn't that the like Sonic fan game sort of showcase thing? I don't necessarily know what it stands for, but I do know about it. Oh shit, this weekend? Okay, now that might be worth watching, considering it's totally digital this year. Some fights are interesting. Emerald versus Sonic and Shadow. The game perhaps unknowingly punishes the infinite juggle, sort of. Shadow is so fast that when he stops, he's behind you. Oh, Sonic Amateur Games Expo. Okay. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, like, there's infrastructure there for new game devs. It's crazy. Like, a lot of game devs get their start with Sonic fan games. A lot of them. I don't know what it is about Sonic specifically and attracting, like, somewhat creative people. I don't know, maybe it's just the way the levels are played, because you have to get creative in them. So, you know. Oh, Final Emerald's hard to find an opening for. Yeah. Our boy. Our poor boy. He's everyone's son, let's be honest. Especially Cream. You know, one of the only things I remember from Sonic X is the tournament arc where Emerald is fighting and he gets hit once, and Cream was like, "Oh no, Emerald's hurt. I'm gonna throw him my handkerchief," and she throws her handkerchief to him, and the ref's like, "All right, someone threw in the towel. Emerald's out. He loses." I want to see Sonic Battle done right. Like, it has a lot of potential. Like, a lot of potential. And for once, Sega knew when to keep a character dead. Looking at you, Shadow. I'm totally looking at you. Shadow's just too marketable, let's be honest. Yeah, no, you gotta market your gross zombie puppet hedgehog around and give him his own video game where he's shooting guns. That's fine. Oh, yeah. No, I was worried that they were going to defile Gamma's grave. Dig him up just for some fucking cheap money off of Sonic Adventure nostalgia. Shadow's appearance in Heroes is the only acceptable one from, like, his later appearances for me, other than '06, of course. Because in Heroes, he was very level up. In Heroes, he was very, like, they offered this explanation for, like, why he's not the same Shadow, and it didn't completely invalidate Shadow's sacrifice from, like, SA2. Whereas Shadow the Hedgehog walks right up to his grave, spits on it, digs up his corpse, and floats it around with a gun for like 60 hours. And then tries to claim that he somehow didn't die. Like, okay. Whatever, Shadow the Hedgehog, whatever you say. You're totally canon if you believe you are. Exists in a strange shadow canon void where he remembers SA2 but doesn't seem to have experienced the shadow game. I really like SA2. It wasn't... Was it my first? No, it wasn't. My first was the Mega Collection. But it was the one that really got me into it, though. It and Heroes. No, the Shadow game isn't canon. It's totally not canon. Battle is proof of that. I would take Battle being canon over Shadow the Hedgehog being canon any day of the fucking week. I do, however, like his appearance in 06, as strange as it was. He still acts very Shadow-like he's completed his fucking character arc from the previous games. Where now he's, like, working to right some wrongs and protect people. However, they still maintain his edginess by pitting him against the edgiest Sonic villain of all time. And that is taking Infinite into account. Holy shit, Mephiles. I'm sorry, Memphis, Tennessee. It is what Maria would have wanted. That's why it works so well. And you know what? They don't even mention her in that game. She doesn't show up. It's amazing. It's like they're finally letting that part of his character arc rest. And it's up to you whether or not he's the original Shadow from SA2 or not. That's how they need to handle Shadow. I will say, however, as much as I love Jason Griffith, I definitely prefer Shadow's older voice actors to him. Especially his SA2 voice actor. I don't know if he's different from between Heroes and SA2. Let's check that out. But after I check this, we'll totally end off the stream. Because it's getting very late. Jason Griffith. Oh, this is the video game. Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's fix this. Yeah, no, Infinite is incredibly lazy. Infinite's backstory, like, if they had gone full in on the whole Infinite isn't real, and he's just a projection thing, I think that would have made a really interesting villain, but they didn't. They just fucking didn't. So, he's not interesting at all. Fucking franchise. Sonic the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog. Was voiced by... What? They got a new voice actor for Shadow. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised for this. But he's like a really old man. He does a lot of anime roles, so that's not surprising. The Forces story could have been better if it were handled by better writers. There are several ways to improve the story of Forces, and they just didn't do it. They didn't do any of it. A lot of these are just Kirk Thornton, Jason Griffith. What was his... Oh, there he is. David Humphrey is the original voice actor for Shadow the Hedgehog. In my honest opinion, the best voice actor for Shadow the Hedgehog. Like,
My name is Shadow.
like, okay, that was very loud. Thank you, behind the voice actors. A+ voice actor right there. I was a mercenary until Shadow kicked my ass. He said I was weak. Yeah, of course you'd say that. I mean, it's not like I have feelings too, you know. Fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. Anyways, it's getting incredibly late for me. I I don't want to continue this all too much, like too much longer. An hour of post stream is getting a little common. Even if my memories aren't real, it's still me, Shadow. You thought the voice acting was me. No, it was not. I do not have that good of a Shadow impression. I gave it an honest attempt to give these characters voice acting during the Sonic Battle stream, but my throat was hurting during that time. Honestly, if it were viable, I'd do a podcast with friends because honestly, I think doing podcasts sounds fun. Anyways, it's definitely getting very late. So, oh yeah, the game was indeed taking way too long. My throat was killing me. I was not having a good time during those streams. I don't know. Who knows? I don't wanna like rule out the idea of ever doing a podcast, but that would be like after I'm done Twitch streaming. I don't want to spend like literally all my time in a week producing content for no money. You know, especially since I don't trust myself to ever get like big as a creator. I mean, I finally hit 50 subs, but I still can't be partnered because I have to average 75 views for a month to get that Twitch affiliate. I believe it is. I could be wrong there. But that's at least what they told me. Although once I switch to my more like long streaming schedule, I'm going to put a donation link down below. I don't know necessarily what I'm going to use for donations. I've heard Ko-Fi or Coffee is a good one, but I'm not sure. I'm going to shop around, look at all the donation things. Average 3 views, have 50 followers, and stream 8 hours in a month. Wait, I do that, though. I guess I don't know. They might be considering me not averaging 3 views somehow. Anyways, let's end off the stream here. So, Thursday night, more Sonic Advance 3. And if we finish Advance 3, which is very much so in the realm of possibility, we'll continue onwards to Rush. Rush is one I'm very excited for, so I hope people show up to that one. And check Stream Manager off stream sometime. Will do. Let me think. Anything else I want to plug? Discord link down below if you feel like joining. And... oh, right. I started working on the next highlight video. So look forward to that sometime in the future. I'm doing Sonic stuff in Battles in the Retron and it won't come out. That's a nightmare. That is actually a nightmare. Yeah, no, I'll have plus the copy of Sonic Battle. How is this bad? Oh, fuck. There goes my phone. It's on the floor now. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm doing the Sonic stuff from Sonic 06, and if that video does well, I'll do the rest of it. Like, I'll do Silver Story and then Shadow Story. So, if any of you have any clips from that you like or want to point out to me, I would greatly appreciate it, because it's a lot of footage to go through. Other than that, yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. So, thank you guys for enjoying some Sonic Advance 3 with me, and yeah, have a great night, everybody.